Lucas had robbed banks multiple times. This caused him to serve many years in prison. This day was his release day after completing his sentence. He had long since sincerely reformed. However, the police officer Tom who arrested him didn't believe it. Tom had been promoted to police chief by arresting Lucas multiple times. Tom jokingly told Lucas to continue robbing banks. Unexpectedly, Lucas actually asked Tom to drive him to the bank. Tom drove Lucas to the bank. The police officers were bewildered. Tom's deputy worried Lucas would rob the bank again. If that happened, they would be considered accomplices. Actually, Lucas intended to deposit his prison wages into the bank. At this moment, a robber entered the bank. The robber threw a bag toward the counter. The teller pretended to stuff money into the bag. While secretly pressing the alarm button, police were dispatched. The bag was thrown by the teller onto a light fixture. The robber jumped anxiously trying to reach it, but couldn't retrieve the bag no matter what. He angrily demanded staff help him. The staff member had to use a tool to remove the bag. Just as the robber was about to escape, the outside was surrounded by police. He became utterly discouraged. He decided he had nothing left to lose. He grabbed Lucas as a hostage. The two walked out the door. When police saw Lucas, they unanimously believed he was the robber. Tom even told Lucas to surrender quickly. Lucas urgently explained he wasn't the robber, but police simply didn't believe him. Hearing this, the robber was dumbfounded. Lucas told the robber to identify himself, but the robber's gun accidentally discharged. Police began firing indiscriminately. They had to hide under a vehicle. Lucas desperately urged the robber to surrender, but the robber refused at this point. Forced by desperation, Lucas seized the gun and became the robber.
First the guy's off the roof, then you unblock the street!
After a series of maneuvers, they entered a car. The robber was furious with Lucas. He felt Lucas had ruined his robbery. Lucas prepared to start the car. In his haste, while struggling for the gearshift, the gun discharged again. Lucas was directly wounded. He drove through excruciating pain. Soon he nearly fainted from excessive blood loss. The car spun out of control and crashed into a large pit. This allowed them to evade pursuit. Then the grenade was accidentally bumped and was about to explode. They ran aside to take cover. Subsequently, Lucas became completely enraged. He rushed over and berated the robber. He told the robber about his past bank robberies and recent prison release. After speaking, he tried to drag him to surrender at the police station. What do you think happens next?